Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be working on the 50cc scooter. Again, we do have something kind of lined up. It's probably going to be a little bit shorter of a video though. As you guys know, in the last video we put this new exhaust system on and it's still super loud even with the baffle in it, with the silencer little deal. But first I want to talk about where we've been for the last 2 weeks. We do apologize. Life just gets busy sometimes, so I had an insane opportunity that I had to take advantage of where I was able to film some off-road racing in Crandon, Wisconsin. That video, there is a video for that. I filmed kind of a vlog, more or less me showing you what I do besides this stuff, so you guys can kind of see, you know, it's not all about scooters for us. We do other stuff. A lot of the times I just don't make a YouTube video about it because it's not necessarily like in line with what we do regularly, and typically our scooter stuff is what does well. Yeah, we did some off-road racing stuff, and then my best friend got married, so I was a part of that wedding. Yeah, so that's where we've been for the last 2 weeks. So now we're gonna try and find another scooter. This scooter has done all sorts of good for us and we love this thing. We're not gonna get rid of it. We'll probably keep working on it here and there, but we'd like to switch up the pace a little bit. We've got a few prospect scooters that are near to where we are for a good price. A lot of you said we should do like a Yamaha Zuma, which absolutely, we're gonna probably do that along the way. For the one we want, we'd like to get a pre-bug if possible, but I mean, we can't be too picky, obviously. The ones that we have found though, they're Honda Elites. That is another one on our list of scooters that we want to buy, and there's two for really good prices. If it does happen, obviously you guys are going to be the first to know. We are working on that, so it's not just this scooter all the time. Obviously we have the 150. That's a whole nother story. I was riding that back and forth while this one wasn't working for a couple days, and then eventually the 150 started to run like garbage, so we have to dig into that. We're just going to kind of try and get back in the swing of things with this video, but we also have to keep in mind it is almost fall now, and that means snow is coming, so we are not going to be able to be working on scooters. So if you guys are here for the scooter stuff, just know we don't stop making videos. We do snowmobile stuff. We play with the GY6 Jeep, so if you guys still want to do GY6 videos as far as the engine stuff goes, watch those. Like, it's the same exact thing, it just has 4 wheels instead of 2. So there is stuff we do that applies to the scooter kind of stuff that's outside of the scooter world. I have to do it. I raced last year and the snowmobile didn't make it to the end of the race, and this year I plan on doing that at the Ditch Banger. It's in February, so we have a little bit of time to kind of get either the snowmobile, the Yamaha, put back together kind of and running properly, which I don't think that's gonna happen. We are looking at a different snowmobile as well. We just have to pull the trigger. Also, obviously we don't get a ton of views, so YouTube doesn't pay us a ton of money. So yeah, let's dive into working on this scooter. We got some muffler packing and we're gonna put it in and see what it sounds like, and that's gonna be kind of today's video, is trying to quiet the 50cc. I can't call it the 50cc anymore, can I? No. I don't know, it's just the big bore kit scooter. That's what we're gonna call it, because I think it's an 80cc. We're going to try to fill the space behind that baffle there. We're gonna try and fill that space to about here, and we're gonna see if that helps at all quiet this thing down. We're gonna take a piece of that pipe that we used before to make the pipe. I think it's this one. We're gonna take a piece of this, we're gonna drill a ton of holes in it, stick it in there with this muffler packing wrapped all the way around it. I am curious to see though, I want to see what this looks like. I just want to be careful not to touch it. I don't think you're supposed to touch it by hand, but it is in a package, so that's good. Cool. We have our pipe with a bunch of holes drilled in it. I'm probably gonna leave it at this much. It seems like a good amount. Goes all the way around, you know. I'm not excited to use this stuff. I feel like I'm gonna end up itchy no matter how many gloves I put on my hands. We're just gonna try and do this as carefully as possible. Then hopefully it quiets it down a little bit. Gloved up, gonna take this out. Hopefully it's quiet, because if it's not, then this was just a giant waste of time. I might have underestimated how nasty this stuff is gonna be. I'm gonna swap up to get some new gloves, but there is particles of this already floating around in the air, so I'm gonna mask up. Don't want any of that inside of me. I was fully not prepared for this. That stuff is nasty. Oh my goodness. I don't like any of that. That sucks. That stuff is really bad. Yeah, just don't touch anything, that's all. Don't touch anything for a while after that. Don't touch your eyes, don't touch your tools. I highly suggest not working with that stuff. Buy a muffler, you know? We have it on, we have the muffler on, Now it is a muffler, I think. Now we can call it that. So I'm gonna tighten it back up. I don't know if it's any quieter or not. We're gonna have to do a test drive, but first impressions after 3 little baby revs. It's not really any quieter. My job is done. I don't need to do anything else to the scooter. I'm gonna put away the tools. I'm gonna strap up the GoPro. Well, it does seem quieter. It's still loud, still super loud. Just riding it around, but it's definitely quieter. I also noticed accelerating faster. I think it might like this little bit more extra back pressure. Definitely feels like it's got a lot more get up and go. Holy cow. 46 miles an hour. That's a new top speed. Wow, that felt really good. So the scooter goes 3 miles an hour faster overall from the last time we checked it. I think 44 or 45. It goes faster, night and day. It accelerates quicker. It feels way better with that muffler packing in there. So apparently it needed the back pressure in the exhaust. That exhaust might have just been too much. That's really cool. I'd also like to give a huge shout out right now, real quick, just a real big shout out to our channel member. The last couple weeks, obviously we haven't been posting videos, but he's been checking in on us, sending us like DMs on Instagram, just making sure we're okay. We just got really busy in the last couple weeks, and that's kind of what's been going on. We're back. We're gonna start making more videos. If you guys wanna try and get the same results from your 50cc scooter, you should watch this video.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah.